Hey y'all, it seems like it's been a minute since I did a video, which I mean, it really hasn't, but it seems like it's been a few days. And I promised you guys that I would answer all your questions, and these questions all came from Facebook and Instagram. Some of them were posted, and some of them were sent as messages, and I got a little uh, cheat sheet of all the questions. No answers on here, so this may get interesting. Let's just start out with some of the simpler, like easier things to answer. Somebody wanted to know my zodiac sign, Taurus, through and through. You can ask anybody who knows me. I'm as stubborn as they come, and I'm always right. So there's that. Yes, Taurus, for sure. And then someone else asked, dogs or cats? Well, we have 3 dogs and 0 cats, so I'm pretty sure that tells you. We have Abby, who is just a little, she's a mutt. I don't know. She's cute. She's just little chihuahua, something else. She's furry, and you may see pictures of her and stuff posted. But yeah, and then we have our Jack Russell, that is my dad bought that dog for Ainsley when she was 4, and her name's Ella. And then we have our Siberian Husky, who is we got her when she was 6 months old. Somebody bought her, didn't want her, took her back to the people they bought her from, and we got a pretty good deal on her. But she's turned out to be a really good dog. Um, but if you're wanting a husky, be prepared for the hair, man. Oh man, that's a constant battle. Anyway, so there's that. Next question was favorite TV shows. Oh Lord, I don't really have like a favorite TV show. I watch a lot of different things. Um, Yellowstone for sure is probably like way up there on the list. And when in the hell are they gonna give us the next season? Because I, quite frankly, am tired of waiting, as well as a lot of other people I know. But hello, we need to know these details. When is Yellowstone coming back? I need to know what's going on. So if anybody has the inside details, you need to let me know. Anyway, other favorite TV shows. I do a lot of like Netflix, Virgin River. I like it. I like The Crown. Um, Anything to do with the royals, I pretty much like. I don't know. I swear I should have been British or something, as obsessed as I get with them. Um, Other shows, reality TV, I like a lot of that, which is so ridiculous. But like TLC shows like 90 Day Fiance and You, Me, and My Ex, and shows like that are just, I don't know, they make me laugh. So I like to watch those. Also, I like American Idol, always have, always will, much to Robert's dismay. He does not like it, and anyway, he's never liked it. But yeah, I do like American Idol. Other favorite TV shows. I'm trying to think of some right off the top of my head. I can't, because I just watch a variety. Anything with witches and hauntings and stuff like that. I really enjoy those. Like Dead Files, like that show. Um, what's that other show that's on there? Kindred Spirits, like that show. Just anything like that, I really enjoy. Um, anyway, let's get into some of my like the workout, weight loss type questions. Those were just like general questions that people asked that I thought, okay, well, I guess it lets you get to know me a little bit better, so why not, right? Um, okay, first question is what gets you going in the mornings? Um, I have never, ever, ever been a morning person, but I've always worked, I mean, for the majority of my adult life, I've worked day shift, which has always been like a 6 to 2 type of job. So for me, getting up in the morning is just kind of a routine thing. I did do nights for a number of years, but that, me and night shift, no, you don't want to see that. That's ugly, not pretty, and I am not a very nice person when I work night shift. I don't like to stay up all night. Um, Anybody in my family can tell you that. I like to go to bed early. So getting up in the morning is generally not that big of a deal to me. I do get up now at about 4 a.m. and I have a cup of coffee, anywhere from a cup to a half a cup. No more than that. I have always loved coffee and I used to like drink it like no other. But ever since I started this journey this time, coffee just isn't what it used to be for me. Like, I like it, I still enjoy it, but I don't need 4 or 5 cups to get going. I mean, it's just, I don't. And then, as for what gets me going in the mornings, I just know that I have to do my workout. Like, if I wait too late in the day, I'm not going to do it. So I just know in here, I have to get that done. And I can't be messing around. I have to get things done in a timely fashion because I have to be at work at a certain time. I have a kid to get up. And I just know. I don't really think that anything gets me going other than the fact that I know I need to get that workout done. That is part of what I need to do for the day. It's become a routine now, actually. Before, I don't know that I necessarily say that it was routine, but now, after this is week 31 for me, I would say it's pretty routine now. So, I mean, nothing really gets me going. I just know that I have to get going, and that's what I do. So, I either do my elliptical, or I do my rowing machine, or I do my weights, or my kettlebells, my jump rope, whatever my workout is for that day. It's never the same. I don't really plan a workout. I just get up and I go with what I feel. Like some days I'm like, okay, well, we'll start with some kettlebells, then we'll see how I feel after that. And my workouts are never the same length of time. Um, they vary in the mornings. Sometimes they're 30 minutes, sometimes they're 45, sometimes they're an hour. Today, it was 50 minutes in the morning. And I felt, pretty good once I got done with that. And I was satisfied. So that's what I did, 50 minutes. And then I walk a lot at work and stuff. So that, anyway. So I don't know that anything really gets me going other than my own voice in my head telling me, get off your ass and get in there and get things done because you need to get your shower and you need to get moving. So, I mean, your mind is a big, big factor in this. You have to get your mind right, and I've said this time and time again. Get your mind right, get it in a good place where you know that you have to mentally push yourself. You're going to tell yourself, no, I can't. I don't want to. I still do that. I'm like, I don't want to. I don't feel like going to sweat. I don't feel like going to work out. But you know what? I still go do it. And then once I get started, no problem. It's just the getting started. You've got to get going. And then I promise you, you're going to be happy you did it. You're going to feel like, okay, let's be real here. You may hurt, you may be in pain, but it ain't going to last forever. Get the workout done. you will feel like you've really accomplished something. So, anyway, favorite workout and least favorite workout. I would say currently my favorite is kettlebell. Um, Least favorite rowing machine. I'm not real big on that. Like, I do it, but I just get bored. I don't know. It's just back and forth and push and pull, and I don't know. I get real bored with it real easy. So I would say it's probably my least favorite. Kettlebells, I really do enjoy those. You wouldn't think that they would get your heart rate up as much as they do, but you really do burn some calories doing those. So, yep. And I just ordered some new weights, so I'm excited to get those in. And I'll probably do some videos with those in the future. But anyway, that's another deal. Um, what about where did I get my Jumpless jump ropes from? I order way too much, according to my husband, online. So I want to say I either bought them from Amazon or from Walmart.com. I know you can get them both at both of those places. Oh, and if you're wanting a pair of them, I'm doing a giveaway in my Facebook group. Um, Go join that. 261 to getting healthy can be fun. Um, all the details are there on how to get entered. I will be giving away a pair of the Jumpless jump ropes in mid-August or so. Excuse me. Um, Instructions are all there how to get entered. I will ship them straight from Amazon to your house. Easy peasy. So check that out. Okay, now daily diet. Um, my daily diet varies. I don't really have a set diet. I count calories. So I still eat bread. Y'all get the Sara Lee 45 calorie bread. They sell it in Oskaloosa if you're local. And you can have 2 to 4 slices of bread for 200 calories max for 4. How the hell can you go wrong with that? I love bread, man. I'm a carbs girl. So put some sugar-free jelly on that. You got a good snack there for not very many calories. I'm telling you. Sara Lee 45 calorie bread. Definitely a must get. So anyway, I count calories. I have anywhere from 1,700 to 2,100 calories a day. Now, I take into account my workout because I want my workout to knock those calories back down, so you're only absorbing so many. And my goal is to only have like 1,200 calories intake by the end of the day with my workout and what I've eaten, if that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense the way I said it. So I eat anywhere from 1,700 to 2,100, but then you take into account how much you exercise, and you may be able to have a little bit more to eat that day or a little less. I mean, you kind of got to play with the numbers if you're calorie counting. I know a lot of people have had great luck with like keto. If that's for you, great. I personally want to eat some carbs. So, to each their own. You have to figure out what works for your body because we're all different. What works for me isn't going to work for you. What works for Joe Schmo over here isn't going to work for me. It's just we have to figure that out. And that's part of the process. I have done so many diets over the years that I just know Calorie counting is what works for me. Calories in, calories out. Simple as that. And that's basic. I mean, if you're not up for anything too complicated, or you don't want to mess with keto, or you don't want to do shakes or whatever, just think calories in, calories out. And that, and keep them down, 12, 1300. You should be good. You should start to see some differences in losing. I'm not a healthcare professional. I am only speaking for what has worked for me. I know I say it all the time, but I do not want people to think I'm some sort of professional at this. I only can speak for what has worked for me. So, anyway, that's the deal. To give you some ideas, like the bread, I like that. Dinners around here, I just cook normal. I mean, we still have fried chicken, we have roast, we have pork chops, we have tacos. It's just a matter of intake. And then some of my favorite things different to do is, like for tacos, I'll just have lettuce, some hamburger meat, a little bit of cheese, and tomatoes, and I'll just mix that together. No shells, no chips, no nothing, and that's what I'll eat. Or sometimes I won't even do the lettuce. I'll just do black beans, a tiny bit of hamburger meat, some cheese, and I'll eat that. If you like beans, that's a good protein source. Um, I still eat fried chicken. Sure do. I'll eat some chicken, fried and all, and some vegetables for dinner. And yeah, I don't. The thing is a lot of times during the day, I do not hardly ever, ever, ever eat breakfast. And then sometimes I'll go clear until after I get home from work. And then I'll have a snack. And then I'll have dinner. I mean, that kind of keeps me in check. So it's kind of intermittent fasting, but not really. I don't really say it's intermittent fasting. I don't know. You call it what you want. I don't eat breakfast, and sometimes I don't eat till I get home. If I do eat, it's generally I'll make a smoothie, and I've talked about that in prior videos. So I don't want to be repeating myself, but I'm afraid I'm going to be anyway, because that's the way it goes. Another favorite snack is I do make a lot of sugar-free Jello and put Cool Whip on it, even with fruit in it. Yep, I eat it. So Jello, fruit, and Cool Whip. Anything with Cool Whip's like, yeah, okay, Cool Whip. It's like eating ice cream, but not ice cream. Which, speaking of, I have a serious problem. I love freaking ice cream in the summer. And I've eaten ice cream this summer more than once, more than twice, probably more than 5 times, because I just can't give up the ice cream. But I just count those calories right into my day, and there you have it. I still am able to eat the ice cream. And then I guess the final question that was asked is, what was my bottom line? What made me want to say enough is enough? Let's make this change. Let me do this. I don't know that I necessarily had a bottom line. I have suffered with depression for several years, many years actually. I'll say many because it's more than several. I have anxiety, terrible. So those two things are just, that's a lot. Another factor is that I grew up, when I was growing up, I had a cousin who had diabetes. And she was my age when she passed away. But when she passed away, she was blind. She had no legs. She had had amputations. And she was still extremely large. Now, I'm going to tell you, seeing somebody that you love dearly in her 40s go through all that, and know that she probably could have made changes long ago, way back early in her life to improve her life or her longevity of life, or however you want to say that, um, is sad. It's very sad. And I'll tell you, it's always been a fear of mine having type 2 diabetes, um, for as long as I have, that I would end up like her. And I loved her so much, y'all. Like, she was my gal. She was my go-to cousin. We spent a lot of time together, and I loved her, and I still love her. But just knowing that her life was cut short because she did not take care of herself breaks my heart. You know, um, so I definitely didn't want to go down that route. I want to live a long life and see my kids. Well, two of them are grown, but I want to see Ainsley grow up, and I want to see what my older kids do with their lives. And I hope I get grandkids someday. Emily, grandkids. Um, anyway, I just, I can't imagine letting myself go any further than I had last December. I was 261 pounds. And that's not even the biggest I've ever been in my life. I think the biggest I had ever gotten, I think, was 309. And I was just a hot mess then, too. But like I said, if there's a diet out there, I've probably done it. Because I've done yo-yo up and down for a lot of years. Um, this time, I had literally reached a point of depression that was just, it was terrible. It was affecting all aspects of my life. And I sat back and decided I can't do this anymore. It's not fair to me. It's not fair to my husband. It's not fair to my kids. It's just not fair. So, yeah, I had to make some changes, and I went to the doctor and I got on some different medications. And don't ever be ashamed to ask for help. Like, we all need help sometimes. And if it's for mental health, don't be ashamed. There is nothing wrong with asking for help. Because if you don't, you're going to go down a dark path. And who knows if you'll come back out of that. You know, I mean, anyway, that's a whole nother topic that I could get into. Um, but the question was, what was the bottom line for me? So I would say watching my cousin go through that, that, thinking about how depressed I was, thinking about my husband, thinking about my kids, thinking about my quality of life and how I want to grow old, and if I want to be able to move when I'm older and not be dependent on someone. And as someone who takes care of the elderly, I see it all the time. Like, could they have changed anything? Maybe, maybe not. But I want to take everything that I can do and make the rest of my life the best that it can be. Excuse me. And I'm hoping that through some of all of this, that I can help inspire someone out there, or to motivate someone out there to do the same. To just want to live the best life that they can. Whether it be for your kids, for your husband, for yourself. We should all be doing this truly for ourselves. But as a mom, I know, and a wife, I know that we do things for those that we love more than we do them for ourselves. But we really do need to do more for ourselves and take better care of ourselves and take that me time to take care of you, you know? So I guess, I mean, I probably didn't explain that the best, but those are kind of my bottom lines that I was like, I've got to change something. Um, so, and when I first started, whew, y'all, I was not a pleasant person. I hate to exercise. I've said it 1,000 times. I hate to sweat. But I've gotten now where it's not as bad. I kind of actually like it. Um, kind of. There's still days I get up and I'm like, oh gosh, seriously, I don't want to do this. But most days I get up and I'm just like, okay, let me get this done. And that's that. So, anyway, hopefully I answered all your questions. I know I tend to spin off in the other direction a lot, but that's part of the fun of it. I kind of like just chatting as if you are right here and we're having a conversation. Do not forget the giveaway on my Facebook page. Go check that out. 261, getting healthy can be fun. Get entered to win those Jumpless jump ropes. Like my YouTube channel. Come hang out with me on TikTok. I'm on all the things now. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.